When will the madness stop? Please tell me. When will the madness stop? Enough already with the absolute lunacy and the incredibly stupid comments that come out of people's mouths who claim to be experts or who have been coaches or whatever the case may be. Enough already. What am I talking about? George Karl. But before we jump in, welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Rudy's Rant, powered by coming on the podcast where we talk facts over feelings. If you haven't come here before, please be sure to like, subscribe, follow, become a member. And of course, if you are already here, please look at becoming a member as well. Share the video, comment on the video. The comments are what make us go. Give me a break, George Karl. Get out of here, dude. It's bad enough that Caitlin Clark has to deal with the woke brigade from the WNBA, the haters from ESPN, the ones that downplay everything that she does. Now she had her little speech, with the Time Magazine thing, to the point where the owner of one of the owners in the league, whatever the hell her name was, Sheila Johnson, owner of the Washington Mystics, is sitting here saying it should have been a League of the Year award, not an Athlete of the Year award. Duh, lady, it's an Athlete of the Year. So, you look kind of stupid there. But come on, enough already. If you haven't seen what George Karl said, I'm going to show it to you right now. This is utterly the most outrageous shit I've ever seen. This might be the worst of them all. We've heard some dumb shit. I mean, Cheryl Swoops has been one of the queen of the dumb shit. We've heard Renee Montgomery. We've heard Sheila Johnson. We've heard Brianna Stewart, Asia Wilson, Tisha Carrington, Kennedy Carter, Angel Reese. You've heard it all. You've heard it all. And now you got this. Take a look. As good, this is George Karl. As good as Caitlin Clark is, and he said this on December 17th at 1:59 yesterday. As good as Caitlin Clark is, I'm thinking Juju Watkins may even be better. She looks to have the size, athleticism, and talent to even compete in the NBA at some level. This man coached in the NBA for over a decade? He was a coach for 40 years. I mean, most of his life. I don't know. I'm not looking at his bio. This is a guy that had problems with Carmelo Anthony. This is a guy that Kenyon Martin wanted to kick the shit out of. This is a guy who's had issues. This is a guy who's had a lot of stuff out of his ass in the past. But this one has to take the cake. Like, you want to look, if you want to believe that you think Juju Watkins may be better than Caitlin Clark, I'm going to sit here and I disagree. I just disagree. I wholly disagree. I can look at what's going on. I'm watching her play. They're puffing her up. She's played garbage can dumpster fire competition this year, and her averages have gone down, despite the fact that she plays over 30 minutes a game. But and again, let's look at the skill: shooting, passing, creativity, ball handling. Like, the only thing she does better than Caitlin Clark, realistically, is rebound. I mean, if you think she plays better defense, fine. I don't care. Offensively, skill-wise, it's like the same. It's like the conversation that when I make the comparison to Asia Wilson. She doesn't shoot the ball better than Caitlin Clark. She doesn't have better range than Caitlin Clark. She doesn't handle the ball better than Caitlin Clark. She doesn't have better court vision than Caitlin Clark. She doesn't get her teammates involved better than Caitlin Clark. She doesn't score at a higher clip than Caitlin Clark. She doesn't score at a higher percentage than Caitlin Clark. She doesn't shoot free throws at a higher percentage than Caitlin Clark. She rebounds better than Caitlin Clark, maybe. This year, I think she's pretty much even. Oh, yeah, Caitlin Clark's 5'10", 5'11". She's 6'2". She plays closer to the basket. So I disagree completely with that assessment. But this man said that Juju Watkins has the size, athleticism, and talent to even compete in the NBA at some level. This dumb mother effer just insulted. Forget about the NBA players. He insulted every professional male basketball player in the world. In the world. She couldn't compete in China with men. She couldn't compete in Turkey with men. She couldn't compete in Spain with men, Puerto Rico with men, Brazil, Africa, any country in Africa, Australia, Canada, Mexico, Russia, France, England, Ireland. I mean, I can name every country in the world. Professional male basketball players would annihilate her. And I'm not just keeping this to her because they would do the same thing to Caitlin Clark. If they didn't want Caitlin Clark to get a shot off, she would never get a shot off. She's a 5'11 guard who can't jump. Juju Watkins cannot dunk. She's 6'2. Consider the fact that 6'2 NBA players can dunk. Yeah, Steph Curry doesn't do it, but he can dunk. Chris Paul has dunked in a game. He's 6 foot tall. If she had a person her height or taller guarding her as a professional basketball player in the NBA, she would not get one single shot off if they did not want it to happen or let it happen. If they guard her one-on-one tight defense, she would not get one shot off. Same goes for Caitlin Clark. This has got to be the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. We have to stop with this uplift women to destroy, to knock down men now. I mean, what are we doing? We're going to knock every male sport to uplift the female sport. This is bullshit. This is such bullshit. George Karl, he must be going through some type of mental illness, suffering from dementia. I don't know what's going on. He belongs in a mental hospital right now. They should Baker Act his crazy ass. Because this has to be the most insane thing I've ever heard. I've ever heard. This is completely ridiculous. Completely ridiculous. He must be on some drugs. He must be on some, obviously. I don't even know if I'm being joking around. He must be on something. Is he smoking a little bit too much? Is he, I don't know. Shooting something, I don't know. Shooting something up, I don't know. This is crazy. This is a man who Jesus Christ. George Karl. He's 73 years old. He coached from 1978 to 2016, nearly 40 years. He's a head coach in the NBA for, God, more than 20. And this NBA Coach of the Year in 2013. This man's utterly insane. He's utterly insane. What happened to this man? He has lost it. He's absolutely lost it. He thinks that Juju Watkins can compete in the NBA. Here, I'm looking at a quote, a little thing here on the bottom of a Google search. Bronny James would annihilate her. Bronny James would absolutely annihilate her. We have to stop, man. Every guy in the G League would take her lunch. She wouldn't get a shot off, man. Look, if she's 6'2" and the guy guarding her is 5'7", yeah, she probably get a shot off because she's taller. Although he might steal the ball from her before she can even do that. This is just the stupidest crap I've ever heard. I'm sick and tired of the fact that these folks have to demean men's basketball now to build up women's basketball. And in the past, they used to say, you don't have, the criticism for women's ball and all that bull crap. Nah. They're going out of their way now to take shots at men's basketball and make it really seem like women's basketball is drawing something. This is a tweet from this is a tweet this morning from George Karl. Your mind can be your friend. I don't know. Your mind can be your friend. It can also play tricks on you, your ego, your confidence. What are others saying or thinking about you? We can control our minds. It's one of the few things we do control. Keep it healthy and positive, and life will be good. What the hell does that mean? Let's go look at his page. Hell no, crazy. He even posted this. Could Juju Watkins community? Hell no, crazy old head. 94% said no. There's 6.4% idiots out there. I can't believe he said this crap. I'm flabbergasted by this. This is insanity. Absolute insanity. But this is what's happened with basketball. This is what's happened now with the Caitlin Clark deal, where not only you're saying she's better than Caitlin Clark, which is ridiculous in itself, now you're saying she's better than NBA male players. Woo! Just when you thought it didn't get any more stupid, now you get this. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. What do you think? Is George Karl out of his mind? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please leave a comment. I got to hear what you got to say here, because this is. Love y'all. Rudy's Rant, Facts Over Feelings. Drop a comment, like the video, share it, become a member, subscribe. Appreciate y'all. Come on now.